Hello, Miss Ahmadi. I want to talk about the one thing. First, let me tell you that language is very important. I was born in normal family. I'm not as good at school. Of course, I tried to study art, but as a boy, my school was not that good at that time. So I felt looking for jobs, looking for another jobs, joining university, joining a good schools, but I never give up. But let me tell you another thing. Language is so important. It helped me a lot because of artificial intelligence in the future. People say I don't need to learn a language. I don't need to learn English. Something a quack application here can translate quickly. No, it's not about the language. It's about the culture. When you learn the other language, you start to understand the other culture. You start to appreciate, respect the other culture. When you appreciate, respect the other culture, you will be respected and appreciated by the other culture. Then you can work all together. I learned my English by myself. When I was a child, I never got one day English class outside of Afghanistan. But I think I understand Western culture much better than those Afghan students that study outside, because I'm not learning a language, I'm learning a culture. When you respect the other culture, when you appreciate the other culture, it's easy to make friends. If you don't like the other culture, you will never make friends. If you don't have friends, how can you do business? So, I would say language helped me a lot. But mostly thing that helped me is my respect for the different culture. If you speak good English, doesn't mean you will do global business, right? It's the vision. And another thing, it's belief that you have that will be changed, will change the world. If you have to do everything with a translator, no good. And another thing, of course, sometimes if you do, it's good. Sometimes you have to write. Another thing, if you can understand a language and communicate it is easier for you to communicate it, easy to understand, will be understood. Thank you, and always focus on things that you are good at. Focus on things that you love. Let me tell you another thing. I like so much a foreign language. When I was a child, I learned a lot about the Western culture. Another thing, Today is difficult. Tomorrow is much more difficult. The day after tomorrow is beautiful. But most people die tomorrow evening. When you die, people cry for 3 days. So maybe less than 3 days they will forget you. And another thing. So, no matter how difficult it gets, nobody is going to help you. Nobody is going to be able to help you but yourself. Thank you so much.